بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This video is for Requirement Engineering, CSC 3501. It's about part-time job system, and this presentation is done by Balqis Hamdi, Yasmin Naimi, and Sharmi. Our project is about part-time job system. And our task was to provide the requirements and to specify the requirements for this system. So starting with the system users. For our system, we're going to have three users: the applicant, administrator, and employee. So first of all, we identified the functional requirement. We had to use interviews and also questionnaires. So there's the primary functional requirement, the secondary functional requirement, technical requirement, interface requirement, and policy and usability requirement. So let's just give an example here for the functional requirement. The primary functional requirement. The user shall be able to create account using his first name, last name, email, and phone number, ID number, and password. Second one is applicant and employer shall be able to log into the system using their ID and password. And the rest of the requirements are mentioned here. The secondary functional requirement, like the system shall be able to notify the employer when an applicant apply for the job. Also, the applicant and employer shall be able to update the personal information. Moving to the technical requirement, the user shall be able to use the system cross-browser, like they can use the system using the Firefox browser, Google Chrome, or Safari. Also, the system shall be able to generate reports based on the admin choice, monthly reports, weekly, or yearly. Then, moving to the interface requirements, the user interface shall follow basic Windows style and functionality conventions. Also, that the system will have a minimum of 3 to 4 colors. The system will have 3 designs for the admin, applicant, and for the employer. And the user will follow like it's either applicant, admin, or employer, will follow the default display based on the functional requirements. Then moving to the policy requirements, the system functionality will be driven by procedures, and also the optimization and flow of the system are to be smooth. The usability requirement, the system will fully function in major browsers, like we mentioned, and also that the system will have a mobile application, and that the system will be tested from time to time to update the requirements. Okay, now moving to the requirement analysis. For requirement analysis, we choose consistency and completeness checking, also use case. So what is consistency? Consistency is to check that the requirements don't cross over each other, like there's no contradiction or something like that. Completeness is to check that the requirements fulfill all the relevant components. We'll see the example below. Also, we're going to use case to show the flow of the system and how the requirements are used in the system. So an example for consistency and completeness. For example, here we have 3 requirements. Applicant shall be able to check for specific job in specific regions, as well as the applicant shall be able to view the posted job offers. Applicant shall be able to filter the search based on salary range and time. All these 3 requirements can be grouped in one requirement, and also this thing is a criteria for writing good requirements. Instead of having them separated and shattered like all around the place, we can group all of them in one requirement, and we can say that applicant shall be able to view the posted job offers based on specific region, title, salary range, and time desired. Okay, now for the requirement negotiation. For requirement negotiation, we're going to use requirement prioritization, which is going to be done by the stakeholders. Here we have an example. We have like 1, 2, and 3. 1 is for important, 2 is need, 3 is complementary. Like for example, here we have applicant shall be able to apply for a job by providing their CV and other requirements specified by the employer. The priority of this requirement is one, which is like important for the stakeholder, and it's like this is how the requirements are like the priority for the requirement is defined. Okay, and for example, we have 3, which is complementary, like the system shall allow employer to contact applicants through the system and vice versa. Okay, and that was all from our group. Thank you for watching.